Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to Laura Kane After Dark. We are a podcast that's been around for over 4 years now, we could say.
Old as dirt.
You know what? We are just shy of 400 episodes.
Can you believe it?
It is. We've put out a lot of content.
We really are a delight.
We are a delight. You certainly are a delight. Sometimes I'm a delight.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff on the show tonight. First of all, we have a guest. His name is Darren Stinton, and he does traffic with me at iHeart. But yes, I wanted to have him in because he has an extensive music collection. It is so huge, you're going to be like, what? And he has a theory. You know how I'm totally into aliens and stuff?
Yes.
Just wait till you hear what he has to say.
Oh, boy.
I'm excited about that, actually.
Oh, I'm told. That's why I wanted him on in the first place.
It's going to send Laura into another...
Oh, I was like, Darren, stop. You're coming on our podcast to talk about this. I can't. So he's coming. He's like on his way right now. He just finished his PM traffic shift. And so after we do our host chat, we'll just have him sit in the chair right here and talk to him. We have producer Brian's wild card at the end of the show. Something different every single week, and I love it. Erik's Double D News. Boy, is there a lot of it.
Oh, my
I saw
goodness.
something pop up on Instagram right before you walked in about the Real Housewives of OC.
I've got all the dirt on that. Yes.
Okay.
Crazy.
We have our host chats, and just so you know, we would love it if you would subscribe on YouTube and Instagram. And you know what? We would love it if you would just like it and share it. Or comment. We respond, or I should say, I respond to every single comment that comes into Laura Kane After Dark. We love hearing from you.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that I don't?
No, you just don't check our
I don't.
social media. I do that.
You're very diligent on that. I'm very busy traveling. And
oh, yes, darling.
things. Yes,
Both
darling.
of us have been busy traveling. We'll get to that in just a minute because, oh, my gosh.
Let me tell you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Also, if you want to listen to this and not watch it on YouTube or Instagram, if you want to listen to it later, you can listen on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple, Google. We're on everything. iHeart. I think I just said that. What else? What else do we need to talk about? Oh my God, there's so much going on.
There really is.
I probably had... 6 hours of sleep last night, which isn't bad. I had to work tonight. I got back from somewhere last night late. So I'm a little bit wackadoo. Did you get home late?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a little bit wackadoo.
Just a little,
And you had to work today too.
I did.
Anyway, we're excited to be here. We have so much to talk about. Okay, first let's talk about Milestone Properties and Megan Root.
Let's do it.
Okay, she sent me some really interesting information. First, let's tell everybody who Megan Root from Milestone Properties is.
I would be happy to do that.
Would you do that for us?
I would absolutely. It'd be my pleasure.
Okay. I was hoping you'd say that.
Megan has been in the real estate mortgage field since 1996. She is a California real estate broker, not an agent. This is a higher license than a standard real estate agent. She is also the owner and founder of Milestone Properties since 2004. That means the buck stops with her. It also means she has a team of agents that work with her and can jump in anytime if needed. Since her start in 1996, Megan has been on all sides of the real estate market and the financial ups and downs. She knows how to help in all markets and all situations. Megan, as the wife of a veteran, knows the importance of understanding military life. She is an MRP, which is a military relocation professional, an FTBS, which is a first-time buyer specialist, and a CMA, which is a certified mortgage advisor.
Now, this is some fun facts she just told me. Last week, the lowest sale in San Diego was a condo. Any guesses? In Claremont.
600. Oh, in Claremont?
A studio condo.
$1 million. 800,000.
$275,000 studio in Claremont. I know, right?
Oh, a studio
in Claremont for a studio.
Well, but still,
yeah.
I mean, that's lower than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The highest last week. What do you think?
In San Diego County.
In San Diego County.
15 million.
4.5 million.
Erik wins that one, $11.5 million on the beach in Encinitas.
That makes sense.
The highest sale ever in San Diego was back in 2007.
22 million.
No, it was in Del Mar. It was on the market for 2 years.
40 million.
No.
18.
No, almost $48 million. Sorry, $48 million.
In Del Mar?
No, this one was in Del Mar, yes. Currently in Rancho Santa Fe, there is a home for sale for $98 million.
What?
That one comes with an HOA of $138,000 a year. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So she deals with all spectrums, the whole spectrum, low to high. So Megan, what is her phone number?
Her phone number is 619-654-6980. And you can email her at Megan, MEGAN, at milestonepropertiesca.com. Milestone Properties, helping California plant roots for almost 30 years. I love saying that.
I love Megan Root. And I also love La Jolla Cosmetic.
You really do.
I really I love all the people that are there. I love the integrity of the people that work there, the surgeons, the people even at the front desk, the people who inject the Botox, like everybody, the med spa, the whole surgery center. And here's more about La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center.
Hi,
and med
Dr.
spa.
Riedler.
Hi, Dr.
Monique.
Swiston. Hi, Monique.
We are so thrilled to welcome our favorite place ever, La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center and Med Spa, to the podcast. I've been seeing the doctors and injectors and estheticians there for many years, and I can't stop raving about their incredible service. I've been so happy with my results.
La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center and Med Spa offers over 90 procedures and treatments for a more natural, rejuvenated appearance. That's what I love.
Thousands of 5-star reviews, flexible payment plans, free consultations.
Go to glamfam.com for reviews, before and after photos, and their special treatment planner.
That's glamfam.com.
Okay. Thank you, La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center and Med Spa and Megan Root with Milestone Properties. Okay, it's time for my host chat.
Oh.
I did something that I didn't tell. I don't even know if I told you. I don't know if I told producer Brian, but
Why would you tell me if you hadn't told him?
Well, I don't know if I told you guys or not, but at the last minute, I was invited somewhere that I've never been. And I got to go Wednesday, and I got back last night late. And it was with a group of 5 people. The trip was paid for. Laura Kane went to Cabo San Lucas.
Oh, boy.
Thank you very much.
That's a $500 vacation.
Well, you know what? Cabo is very cool, very beautiful. We stayed in the downtown area, and it's near the marina. So everything is kind of, when you stay in those all-inclusive resorts, those are like 15 minutes away from downtown, 30 minutes away from downtown. So you are in a very safe space right on the private beach or whatever.
Sure.
I'm not kidding. Walking down the street downtown near Squid Row or Senior Frogs, if I was asked 20 times if I wanted cocaine, that was probably the least amount of times.
I can tell you that not once on my trip was I asked if I wanted cocaine.
You want
Then
cocaine?
you did not have a good trip,
Cocaine?
clearly.
Weed?
I had a great
Ecstasy?
trip.
What do you
No.
want? I can get you anything.
Oh
Anything.
my God, are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. It's gotten really bad. It's only
Wow.
downtown. And that's, of course, where we were staying.
Oh, boy.
But how did I come back from Cabo more pale than I went to Cabo? Probably because I had a spray tan and it washed off, and then of course I used sunscreen, so I got no color whatsoever.
Good girl. My work wife is, see, you use sunscreen. That's good. So did I.
True, because you know what? At this age, all I do is get spots, like sunspots.
We don't want to look like Dalmatians on
No.
this show in like 4 more years.
No. And the people at La Jolla Cosmetic would have a fit if they knew I wasn't wearing sunscreen.
They would be so mad.
But it was a lot of fun. Like I said, it was all paid for. The hotel was nice. It was downtown. I got to just sit in warm, clear water and just float around. And that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to sit in warm ocean water. And I did. And did you know that at the very end of the Baja Peninsula, the Sea of Cortez meets the Pacific Ocean? Right there at the point. So we took a boat. We were on the Sea of Cortez, which is warm and kind of more calm. And then we went around the corner of these rocks, and then the waves were huge, and it was a lot colder. It's where the two oceans meet. Isn't that neat?
That's really cool.
Oh, so that's where like the arch is. Have you ever seen the arch, Cabo Arch?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, it was super fun, and we recorded some shows last week, so you didn't miss anything. You had 2 new shows.
You did.
But Erik was also on vacation.
I was.
You were gone quite a while.
I was gone 2 weeks.
And where did you go?
I went to Washington, and the highlight of my trip. So after I talk about the Adams Prague House, which was, if you get to Port Townsend, Washington, it's a Victorian house, and there's so much history to it. It was amazing. And our hosts, Xenia and Joseph, were incredible. We had the best time with them. Like, we were planning on getting up early. They have the most amazing breakfast.
So this is a bed and breakfast?
Yes.
Okay.
And the breakfasts were so good. And they make them themselves. It's like nothing I've ever had before. It was delicious. We had the whole place to ourselves because they have like, I think it's called the Wooden Boat Festival, and it was just ending when we got there. So there was only 3 rooms at this bed and breakfast, and we had the whole floor to ourselves because we were the only, everybody else had checked out and we were checking in. So they gave us all this history of the house, and it was just amazing. And they were the best hosts. They gave us great recommendations for food and places to go and history and everything. So they were amazing. If you get a chance, I'll post the link to their website on my social media. So if you're ever up in Port Townsend, it's the cutest little city.
Is this worth visiting that town?
Yeah. Yes.
Just to go to this place? Like a little getaway?
Oh, yeah. It is so beautiful.
Is there a chance of coming back with Montezuma's Revenge like I did and somebody else did and somebody else did?
No.
Do you know what that is?
Yes.
You drank the water down there?
It doesn't matter if you, it's like...
It's just in the air.
It's in the ice that you have in your Coke. It's the beans that flies accidentally landed on. It's it's just eating different food that you're used to.
I think. No Montezuma's Revenge.
Oh my God! Somebody that was on the trip had it the entire
gross
time. It was
my God.
So bad. We had to keep stopping, and when you're on a boat, not so pretty.
Like the plane from like New York to Brussels, where somebody had explosive diarrhea all the way down.
Did you see that?
It was so bad.
Can you imagine being that guy?
This is why I don't eat before a flight.
That's what, when we got on the plane, that's the person that had it the worst was worried about this.
Oh, yeah. No.
Because I said...
You should have taken a video. You posted it.
Oh, my God.
I had my camera ready, but can you imagine it leaking out of your pants onto the floor and having the plane have to turn around because of something you came out of your butt?
I would never fly again. I would never leave my house.
Oh my God.
Let's be honest, you probably shoot yourself.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it was they had to completely go in with hazmat suits and clean that plane, and what a pain in the butt. But anyway, so that's cool.
So anyway, thank you, Xenia and Joseph. You guys were amazing. They were so much fun and so nice. I would totally go back. It's called the Adams Prague House. I loved it. I highly recommend it. It's a great little getaway. It was so charming. They recommended a restaurant down there called the Fountain Cafe, and in Port Townsend, it's right down the hill from the bed and breakfast.
Is there water near this town?
Yes, it's surrounded by water.
Good,
it's beautiful. Cool. And there's parks, little theaters, so much to do. And I met with Lindsay and Janina, I think her name was. God, I have it written down and I left it at home. But I remember Lindsay, and they were 2 of the best women. They were all these women that we met on our trip were amazing. They were so cool, and we just had so much fun just talking to them.
Did you watch anything, by the way, while you were on vacation on TV?
No, I didn't have time, but I do have something to talk to you about.
Can I just say 2 shows real quick?
Yes.
Before we get to your double D's, because we have to hurry things along, because we have a
I'm
special
not
guest.
done yet.
I know.
I'm going to do my double D's after he comes on.
Oh, okay.
Remember.
Well, after Darren. That's right. That's right.
What?
2 words.
Okay.
Oh, okay. First of all, dear child.
Oh, is that good? I saw the
Holy
Is it really?
Mother of God. It's 6 episodes. They're about an hour each.
Okay.
It's not an easy watch, but it is so good.
Is it scary?
It is very suspenseful, and
Okay.
it takes twists and turns, and it's dubbed over in English. I think it's German, maybe.
Okay.
I don't really know the language, and it's not that bad. Because you know,
Okay.
sometimes
Yes.
you can obviously tell
Yeah.
the voice, and it's unwatchable.
Okay, yeah.
This is watchable.
Okay.
And then Red Rose, also on
Rose.
Netflix. Okay.
Red Rose. Okay.
Okay.
You have to watch the movie called The Tutor.
Okay.
I just watched it the other night when I got home. It was
On Netflix?
So, yes.
Okay.
Red Rose. Okay. So, and then I went to visit Lake Crescent. So here's where my story gets dicey. So we went from Port Townsend up to Lake Crescent, and Lake Crescent looks like the lake in Italy, Lake Como. It's so beautiful. It used to be a glacier. It's like 700 feet deep. You can see the water. It's so clear and it's so blue. I think I sent you a picture of it.
Yes, you did.
It's amazing. So they have this place that you can hike and dive off of and stuff called the Devil's Punch
Were you
Bowl.
camping?
No, I don't camp.
It looked like a camping photo.
No, well, I was outside, but no. So we liked it so much that we decided after we left the Adams Prague house that we were going to go stay a night there. So the main lodge, which is a historical landmark, was full till the end of the season because they closed down at the end of December and then they reopen in April. But they said our sister property, which was right around the corner, that was still on the lake, still had a couple rooms. So I looked, I was like, oh, they have one that was an A-frame. It was very rustic, but it had a kitchenette, bathroom. It had a back patio with chairs and a table and everything right on the lake. So I was like, great. So I book it. Next day we get there at 4:00. Pull up. We have a parking spot right next to the A-frame. I go to put the key in the door, and the door just opens. And I'm like, before I even put the key in it. And I'm like, okay. So I walk in, and I'm like, hello? Nobody answers. So I go to the back and look out the window, and it's all windows, and I see the table with a bunch of crap on it. And I'm like, what is this? So I'm already at this point wishing I was back at the Adams Prague house where everything was super clean. I look in the kitchen. There was the trash can from the bathroom and the trash can in the kitchen overflowing with trash. There were stains on the floor. I was like, okay, this is not what I signed up for. So then I see all this confetti on the floor. And like somebody had a confetti gun and they shot it. And I look up and the ceilings are like 18 feet high or something. There's all this confetti in cobwebs.
Oh.
And I'm all, oh, no. This is not, So I have all my stuff stacked on a table by the door, ready to go. So I start looking at now I start to get nitpicky. So I start looking at the linens, and they're filthy. Like the pillow looked like somebody had drooled on it, like the pillowcase. And I'm all, So we go look in the bathroom. The towels are filthy and they're super, and I'm like, So I call down, and everybody that works at this resort is like 10 years old. Like it's just a bunch of kids working there for, So the girl comes over, and I'm all, hey, this is really, really gross. Can we get new towels and linens and stuff like that? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, can somebody dump the trash? Like, can somebody get the freaking cobwebs out of here? Like I was like, I didn't have this problem at the Adams Prague house. It was clean and tidy. So I was like, so the girl brings all this stuff. We go on a hike, and in the middle of as we're kind of ending the hike, I realize that I have to poop like a racehorse. I'm all, oh my God.
What an unexpected twist.
What a surprise. So,
Of course, it always comes back to poop.
yes. So we get back. I go into the bathroom, sit down, and I'm face to face with a huge black widow
Wow.
in a web. And I'm all, oh no.
Do you want to hear something scarier than that real quick? Mm-hmm. I didn't poop the entire time I was on vacation. Not one time.
What?
From
is
Wednesday
wrong
to
with you?
Sunday.
There's something
That's all
wrong
I'm
with you.
saying. I don't poop on vacation. Continue.
I saw a tarantula this week, though,
So did I.
outside my door.
You saw a tarantula. He saw a black widow.
Oh no, I didn't just see a black widow.
It's a massive
So
guy.
as I was like, oh my gosh, and I brought my hand back. I hit a web, and there was a web under the sink containing a daddy long legs.
No,
So-
those guys are nice.
No, they're not.
They
They're
eat
a
like-
spider. I don't care. It will bite me,
They're
and
not actually a spider.
they're awful.
They
So
are.
Okay.
They're the good kind of spider.
I immediately start to sweat and panic, and I am trying to find the toilet paper, and I look back, and sitting behind the toilet is another huge, hairy spider. I'm not kidding. It was probably that big.
So what did you do? Did you stay?
I screamed my head off, and as I jumped up, I looked in the shower, and in the corner was a tarantula.
What?
And I was like, I am getting the F out of here. So at this point, the office is closed. So I can't, there's nowhere to go. So it's like, do you want to sleep in the car? And I'm all, no. I change, and I'm in full, I never sleep with clothes on.
Right, you
I'm in
never
a
do.
full sweatshirt with the hood, like the hood, big socks over my sweatpants, and I slept like that the whole night. And I was like, as soon as the sun comes up, we are out of here. But
Oh God.
when I turned the keys in,
Oh, someone got a refund. Someone got a
the entire stay was comped.
I knew it. How long did it take? How many words did you use? Strong words, nice words?
No, all I had to do was show some pictures.
Oh, wow.
And they refunded the entire
Was
thing.
it worth all the trouble? though?
Yes, it was so
Okay.
beautiful, and I had such a good time. But the best part was when I called back, because I noticed it hadn't been refunded to my card. This woman answers, and she's like, "Yeah, the manager is doing it." She's like, "I'm the other manager. Is there a reason that we refunded your stay?" And I'm all, "Yeah, the room was filthy and it was full of spiders." And she goes, "FYI, dear, you're in the middle of a forest. There'll be spiders." And I said, "Yes, I know that, darling, but the spiders should be outside, not dangling in webs inside."
Oh my God.
So just give me my effing money.
Okay.
Real quick, we have to have a hard stop at 7:37.
Oh no, why? The computer?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What time is it?
Is there a
7:24.
way to stop it? Really? And okay. All right.
Okay, I'm done.
But we have our guest on, Darren, and it's going to be longer than that. So what I want to do, okay, so what we,
So what we'll do, how long is it going to take for the reboot?
I don't know. Probably only a couple minutes.
okay, well, let's save Darren Stinton until Thursday's episode, because I want to speak to him longer than almost less than 10
Okay, so
minutes.
this is what I'll do. I'll
do the double D's.
I'm going to do the double D,
Okay.
and then we'll be done with tonight's episode.
Okay, and then, all right, sounds
So
good.
thank you, Zinni and Joseph. Thank you, Lindsay and Janania. I know I'm screwing that up. You know who you are at the Fountain Cafe. Thank you. I had such a good time. Oh, and then I got to tell you about my TSA thing. You're going to
Okay.
shit. Oh my God. It was so scary.
Wait, maybe we should do that the next episode. We got to get to the double D's.
Yeah, I'm going to do the double D's
Okay,
now.
play
and
us
then
a
I'll
little
tell you
music.
that.
Computer stuff is so frustrating.
So lame.
It's so lame. Oh my God. I saw something as I was scrolling through Instagram just before you got here. Oh my God, I'm sure you have it.
Oh, all right. Well, let's just start there then. Are we
Let's-
talking about Miss Shannon Bedore Storms?
Yes, we
Shannon
are.
Storms Bedore?
Yes, we are.
Oh, boy. She is in a lot of... Now, this is not hilarious, but how she went about it is ridiculous. So Shannon Storms Bedore from Real Housewives of the OC was arrested for a DUI and a hit and run.
Ooh.
She drove her car into a Newport Beach home and clipped the property. So had she drove into the house, she probably would have killed somebody because people were home.
Okay.
She then drove off and parked on a side street, got out of her car with her dog, where she acted like she was taking a walk. Now, the owner had called somebody had called the police, so they found her, and she was the police allegedly said she appeared wasted, and she was booked on 2 misdemeanors.
Yeah.
Only misdemeanors?
Yes.
Jeez.
So apparently, a hit and run is a misdemeanor, and driving while intoxicated is a misdemeanor.
2, and those both don't make like something bigger?
And she was released. But here's the kicker. So they've already finished shooting, and they finished the reunion. So she's locked in for next season because she's going to have a total storyline. So is the Gina, who remember had a DUI, and Shannon was always saying, "Oh, I rescued her and blah 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 blah, and I prevented her kids from being taken away." So those 2 are locked in for next season.
Is Vicky locked in? Is Tamara locked in?
I'm sure Tamara's locked in. Vicky is just a support.
The chick that is married to the plastic surgeon.
Heather.
Yeah, I'm over that.
Oh my God, I'm so over her.
I'm over it. I don't care.
Yeah. So Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis resigned from the anti-sex abuse organization they co-founded because they defended Danny Masterson, who was just sentenced to 30 years for rape.
Dude, that was major.
That was a bad move.
Very bad. Very bad. And you know about Russell.
Yes.
Russell Brand, yeah.
So, Russell Brand, 4 women have accused him of sexual assault between 2006 and 2013. He said everything he did was consensual, and he has evidence to refute their claims.
I'm actually really curious to see how that comes out, because he's always been very open that he was a sex addict back then.
Yeah.
So he went to therapy. But
he should just come out and say, hey, that was me then.
Oh,
This is what I did.
Well, he has been very open about that for a while now. He's claiming that this is a targeted attack on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't
He's
think
very anti-establishment now. So.
Yeah, I don't.
Especially media. We'll see.
What about this Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis thing? Is this at all?
cares?
Is this all fishy?
No.
Well, it's just weird
It's a
because
little weird.
they
care.
sent the dude drugged and raped several women, and allegedly. But he was convicted for 30 years, and now they're writing stuff to the judge to be like, "Oh, when we worked with him, he was a decent guy."
I mean, it's it's incredibly common for the judge to receive
I bet those Scientologists are doing backflips. They're probably like, "Holy crap, what are we gonna do?"
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman and his wife Deborah Lee Furness are divorcing after 27 years
That
of
makes
marriage.
me sad.
They said in a quote, "Our journey now is shifting. We have decided to separate to pursue our individual growth." I would bet that we will see Hugh Jackman on a gay pride float in New York City.
Oh, do you think so?
Oh,
Really?
Come on.
Well, and then his people were being really mean to his wife because she gained weight over the years, and people were being kind of vicious toward her about that. Do you remember that?
Her
That's so
journey
mean.
her upcoming journey is a fitness journey.
Yeah, she's gonna get super skinny and hot,
and he's gonna go gay.
Oh, for sure.
Allegedly. That's what
Allegedly, yeah. I mean, I would not be shocked at all. Drake used a picture of Halle Berry to promote his new single, even though she asked him not to. She says, quote, "Why ask me if you intended to do what you want to do? That was effed up."
Not too many people like Drake right now.
I kind of respect him for that, though. He shouldn't have done it, but it's funny.
My daughter says Drake is not cool anymore.
He's not, but that was funny.
Maren Morris, who's a country singer, says she's walking away from country music, or at least the part she sees as toxic. She thinks there's a hyper-masculine branch of country now that's attracted a lot of sexist and racists, and says songs like "Try That in a Small Town" have pushed her away. I have never heard of that song.
I just want to point out that's always what country's been, though. That's literally what country is for.
Yeah.
I mean, she can be mad with it, but
yeah,
can't pretend like you weren't part of that for years.
Exactly.
Princess Diana's sheep sweater, do you remember that? The red sweater with the white sheep on it, sold for a record-breaking $1.1 million.
I get it. It would be cool to own something from Princess Di.
Kim Zolciak and Croy Bierman, another housewife of Atlanta, their home is in pre-foreclosure again. They are both selling personal items online. Like she's selling all of her shoes.
Like she's doing what I did on Poshmark,
Yes,
selling
exactly.
all her purses
So
and
you were a pioneer, by the way.
I was.
Yeah. Drew Barrymore will not be returning to work amid the writer's strike. She came out and said, I made a huge error.
Right.
Like, I respect everybody, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Did you? Oh, God. Kanye West and Bianca Censori.
Are they married?
Allegedly, yes.
Okay.
But somebody needs to go in and get this girl out of this Kanye West cult. Like, this
What
is crazy.
happened?
So, on a visit to Berlin for an art exhibit, she wore a completely see-through outfit with the boobs, the part over the boobs cut out. So the boobs were just
Nipples hanging out?
nipples to the wind. But,
Soon, nipples will be fine.
well,
I
I
think.
could not
I don't
go
think so.
anywhere with my crotch hanging out.
Look at where fashion has come from. Like, we couldn't even show ankles back in the day to now
Well-
we can show just about everything.
Everything.
No, I
but
think the
nips.
social stigma will change. I don't think the laws regarding it will change, though. Because there was never a law against showing ankle. That was just a social thing. So I don't think the laws will change.
Maybe I should go to Balboa Park and go to one of the art museums and just not wear pants and see what happens.
I don't think one single thing will
think
happen. I
anybody
don't
would-
think anybody would even bat an eye.
I don't think so. They are also, Kanye and Bianca are banned for life from Venice from the water taxis because she went down on him in one of the taxis.
And it was caught on video.
Yeah, it's caught on video.
She gave him a road.
Super classy.
Well, it wasn't road.
Well,
yeah.
but kinda. If it was in
Super
a boat
classy.
in Venice, what?
Okay. Britney Spears' ex Jason Alexander was booted from a gym where he allegedly stalked a woman.
Okay.
Are we shocked? No. Pamela Anderson is done wearing makeup. Quote, it's better for me. When you look like her, who cares?
She looks sweet and pretty with no
she
makeup.
is so pretty. Now, I've met her and she's got a lot of freckles when she doesn't wear makeup.
Oh, that's cute.
So yeah, she's got a lot of freckles, but she's so beautiful. Joe Manganiello is dating actress Caitlin O'Connor amid the Sophia Vergara. Nothing
Okay,
like
so-
waiting for the ink to dry.
So maybe he was cheating on her.
I mean,
But then-
that's fast. That's a
That is
fast
really,
turnaround.
really fast.
Last but not least,
Oh, God.
this is just the gift that keeps on giving. I normally don't talk about politics, but this. Have you seen the Lauren Boebert thing?
No, I don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
that's hilarious.
Oh my God! So if you don't know who she is, she's
insane, too.
She's a Republican. She's in the Senate,
Yeah,
She's-
she's in the House of Representatives.
Yeah, House of Representatives. She's crazy. So she wanted drag shows banned so that kids, especially military kids, wouldn't be subjected to them.
She didn't want kids to be allowed in drag shows.
Yes, exactly. So she was kicked out of the Beetlejuice performance in Colorado for vaping, taking selfies with a flash during the performance.
This same woman?
Yeah.
Yes, dancing and waving her arms and singing. The woman behind her was pregnant, so she kept saying, "Hey, you can't vape in here. Like, I'm pregnant," and she just kept doing it. So then twice security came. The second time they came, they escorted them out, where Lauren Boebert proceeded to flip everybody off and say, "I'm going to have you all fired." So then she tried to double down and say, "Well, I wasn't vaping. It was the fog from the performance." And they're like, "Well, there's cameras, but this is the best part. The guy she was with is a bar owner in Colorado, and he hosts drag shows."
No,
Oh, my
and this is the
God.
best part. They were groping.
They
in
were
the
groping each
yeah.
other. He was grabbing her knockers, and she was giving him an over the pants like Handy J. So this is
So funny.
This is just like the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, it is absolutely hilarious. So there's my.
Okay.
I don't even care about the politics. It's just hilarious.
Okay, coming up on our next show, because apparently my computer's going to reboot, but we have Darren Edwards or Stinton. What do you? I don't know what you go by. Okay, we're going to go by Darren Edwards. He works with me at TTWN Network and also iHeart. He does you hear his voice on all the radio stations in San Diego, especially Cabo, in the morning, in the afternoon. But he also has a very, very, very extensive music collection, and his knowledge about music is crazy.
Awesome.
And he has a theory about something that you guys are going to freak out about. That's going to be on Thursday's episode. Darren's going to be our special guest.
Can't
and
wait.
We have to go because my computer's going to reboot.
Bye.
But we love you so much. Sorry this was cut so short. Dang it. Computers. On that note, love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Love you, my sweet babies. Bye.